Hello, Jericho Squad. Welcome back to my channel. And if you're new to this channel, a very warm welcome to you. Today's recipe is this delicious, yummy looking Nigerian egusi soup. I am going to show you how to make your egusi soup with minced beef with ground beef. Friends, trust me, you've not tried this particular egusi soup before. Come along with me to my kitchen. Let me show you how I made this pot of deliciousness. Alright friends, let's get started. Here are all the ingredients that I will be using for my egusi soup, and I have already prepped them and kept aside. Now, I will drop a link for them in the description box, but I'll also mention them. Whatever you miss, you'll find it there. I got some ugu leaves, I got some spinach, I got some chopped tomatoes, tatashi, shambo, that's long sweet peppers. I got the ziza leaves, some mixed pepper, habanero, yellow, grounded egusi, grounded pepper, grounded crayfish, palm oil, seasoning cubes, salt, smoked mackerel fish, some prawns, and my minced beef. I'm using 1 kilogram of minced beef for this, and I got some beef which I had already pre-cooked, so I had this in my freezer and I have brought it out. So now we're going to go ahead and start making our delicious melon soup, egusi soup. Yes, minced beef egusi soup, that is what we're making today. So I set my pot on fire on medium heat, and in goes my palm oil. Use little or however much you want, okay, but I am using about 500 ml of palm oil here. So now I'm going to let this oil fry up a bit. I do not want to bleach it. You don't want to bleach your oil, just let it heat up, and in goes our onions. So after our onions are fried for about 3 minutes, we are going to go ahead and incorporate our tomatoes, shambo, that's chili pepper, and then the long sweet peppers, tatashi. So I'm going to give this a stir and let that fry for about 5-7 minutes. And then once it's fried, you can see it's looking well fried. I'm going to go ahead and incorporate my ground beef, minced beef at this point. Ooh, friends, this is a game changer. You know how the egusi soup, when you make it, has this eggy, cakey texture. So imagine all that egusi being mixed with beef, and then you got some extra beef and orishi in your soup. So you see, when I tell you this is a pot of deliciousness, trust me, it is a pot of deliciousness. Keep watching to see how the soup all came together, okay? So now I am just trying to break all the beef together, the ground beef, so that it can scatter in the soup. And we're going to let this fry and cook for about 15 minutes until it's well fried. So I keep going in to stir, just like so. Look at how beautiful. I cut up my tomatoes because it's going to give it a vibrant color, but you can blend up a lot. There are many ways you can make this and still get a very delicious, but this is a winner. So at this point, when my beef has fried nicely, I'm going to incorporate my egusi soup, and we're going to my egusi, grounded egusi, yes, and we're going to stir all of this together until it is well combined. So friends, if you're new to my channel, thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you for watching. Please consider being a part of this family by clicking on that subscribe button. Subscription is absolutely free. Here on Jericho's Infusion, new recipes dropping every day. You will never run out of ideas in your kitchen, and Jericho's Infusion is going to make you fall in love with cooking. I'll make it fun for you. We have a lot of fun on this channel. This is a channel of positivity, positive vibes only. Oh yes, and we don't get stuck on the norm, okay? So I fried my egusi and kept stirring continuously for all of about 15 minutes. I had to regulate the heat at that point. So after it has well fried, I went in with my beef stock and some extra chunks of beef. Yes, but that's not all. We got some orishi coming in again. So I'm going to give this a quick stir. So I am tasting for salt to make sure that I have enough, because the beef stock already contains salt. So I want to know whether to add extra or to leave it as it is. So at this point, we are going to incorporate our grounded pepper, grounded crayfish, some seasoning cubes, extra seasoning cubes. Use as little or as much as you like. But guess what? Because of how delicious this soup is, I used just a little seasoning cube and it was still very tasty. But use your regular, the normal size and amount that you would have used for your pot of soup. I've already washed and pre-cooked my cowhide bomo, so it's actually very soft. So I am incorporating it at this point, and my shaki too has been cooked in a pressure pot and cut into pieces like this, and I'm incorporating it. You can use goat meat, you can use stockfish, go versatile, you can go crazy and add all that you can add into the soup. And ooh, but this was enough. In fact, it was too much. With each bite, I had one orishi, oh dear, that's it. Is it that you're picking pomo, or you're picking some shrimps, or you're picking shaki, or you got your beef, or each bite, your minced beef is there. So this was just fantastic. I had to restrain myself from using any other extra. I went in with some little shrimps after my egusi has cooked up. How do you know your egusi has cooked up and is completely cooked? You know we fried it before. The oil begins to rise to the top like this. That's the test. And I went in with some smoked mackerel. The smoked mackerel is a game changer for egusi soup. I discovered I never miss it in my egusi soup since I discovered that secret. And I dumped in those extra peppers you saw. I just put them in the soup, and the reason is this: if it's not spicy enough for anybody, all you need to do is, while you eat your food, you just break it in your soup. It has cooked up, and you'll find that it gives you that extra pepper without putting raw pepper in your soup. Okay, and it also looks pretty, doesn't it? So after it has cooked up nicely and everything has infused aroma, egusi soup smelling everywhere, deliciousness, I went in with my ugu leaves. Don't mind me, I'm just having so much fun making this recipes, making this video. I really enjoy it. So when you see me, go crazy. Alright, so I went in with my uziza leaves. You can use bitter leaf. You can use anything. I have a recipe for chicken egusi soup in my channel. There's a link in the description box. It's a completely different method, but it's so good as well. Yes, I have 20 recipes for egusi soup. I'll drop them one after the other, and they are all a winner. Alright friends, so I am stirring gently my uziza leaves and ugu leaves, and I'm going to cover and let them cook, because ugu leaf takes a little bit longer to get tender, and the uziza leaves, I want it to release its flavor and fragrance into my egusi soup. So it's actually very thick, so I want to make some water. I should have used stock, but it's all blocked in the freezer, so I thought it was enough. It turns out my soup I underestimated the quantity of my soup. So if you want it too thick, fine, no need to add extra water, but I like mine just moderate, somewhere in between. Look at how nicely our egusi soup is cooking. This is just perfect as it is, but I want me a lot of vegetables in the soup, so I am going in with my spinach. So spinach will cook, and I'm going to cover and let it soften before I come in and stir. To my old viewers, returning subscribers, returning viewers, you make Jericho's Infusion happen. Thank you so much for your constant support. I am grateful. Our egusi soup is ready. Hey! Look at this pot of deliciousness. Look at how colorful, beautifully, vibrantly beautiful this egusi soup looks, and it's so rich. It's so delicious. You're going to love this. I enjoy this with some pounded yam. Ooh, Gary. The next day, in fact, I ate this soup 3 days straight. It was that good. Thank you so much for watching, friends. See you guys in my next video. Bye.